All right, Unit 2 Study Guide, Problem 3b. We want to find all the zeros and sketch this polynomial. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and factor this completely. So if you look at that first term, each of these have an x, and they also have a factor of 2, so let's go ahead and pull that out. And let's also go ahead and factor that second term there, x squared minus 3x plus 2. Well, that's going to factor as x minus 2 times x minus 1. Whoa, that's a 1 there, I promise you. 1. Does that look like a 1 yet? Okay, call it a 1. And if you look at that factor for minus x squared, that is actually a difference of squares. So we can factor that as well. So we're going to get 2x times 2 minus x times 2 plus x times x minus 2 times x minus 1. And let's clean this up a little bit. I want to rewrite this factor because I don't like that the x is negative. So I am going to pull a negative out and change the sign there. And now you can see that that is actually the factor x minus 2, which, if you'll notice, I have another x minus 2 factor over here. So I can just square that. And then I have x plus 2, and finally x minus 1. So now we want to sketch this graph. So let's draw ourselves some axes. And let's see, where are we going to have zeros? Well, we're going to have zeros when x is 0, when x is 2, when x is negative 2, and when x is positive 1. So let's go ahead and mark all these in. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Counting to 3, very exciting. So there's one of my zeros, and then my next zero is at x equals 2. And let's remember that that was a multiplicity 2. 0 down there. And then x plus 2 gives us the 0 at x is negative 2. And then x minus 1 gives us 1 at positive 1. So now you have to think about end behavior of this function. So looking at this in factored form, we can see that it's going to be degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a fifth degree polynomial, and the leading coefficient is negative, so it's going to start up to the left, and I know it has to end down to the right. So now I just need to look at those zeros. Well, that first 0 has a multiplicity of 1, so it's going to cross through. I'm going to come back up, cross through once more, and then I hit my multiplicity 2, so I bounce and I go back down. And that's all she wrote.